Hello everyone and welcome to my review for Kubo and the Two Strings. Now this one I was going to make a video on, especially because Laika movies don't tend to have a big audience except for animation fans like myself. So usually these type of movies don't really gauge attention, so I was going to make a video and I thought like, well, it's almost pointless until I saw it. And boy, I thought it was fantastic. So what's great in Kubo? Kubo is just a story of a boy named Kubo who embarks on this hero's journey, um, to find three artifacts so he can face a big bad. Usual hero's journey story. Very kind of usual tale. For a hero. But the story's done really well. This kid, the characters, Kubo, it's amazing. His mom is really great. The two witches are really awesome. The villain is pretty awesome. The cast, the monkey, the beetle are amazing. And it's just wonderful. And everyone just does a fantastic job. Even the origami in this movie, it's a character on its own. The origami just tells so many great things, and they do so many great things with the origami in this movie. It's kind of fun to see the origami, just fly around and do so many different things, and it's just really fun to watch. Aside from that, when touching on that, the animation is also fantastic. The animation is stop motion, like it does, but they kind of blend in a little more CGI than usual, especially for like the water and things like that. You can really simulate water with clay, so it kind of compromise there. So they did a fantastic job in the animation. It just looks fantastic. I like it. This is the type of animation that it's not as detailed and as pretty as something like Zootopia or The Good Dinosaur, but it's very charming. It has a charm to it. Even though it's not the best, it's pretty, it's nice, and it works, and it serves a story. Origami and this like clay style kind of fits well with the Japanese theme of the movie, to where like everything just works out really well. It just melts together perfectly, and it all works out to give this movie great heart. The heart of this movie is family, it is relationships, it is honoring and remembering the ones you have lost. And this movie really does that really, really, really well. Um, as as a human being, I can relate to most of the things in this movie, and as a guy that, me personally, that I'm very family oriented, seeing a movie like this that talks about family the way this movie does, really, really hits me, and I was touched by it. I was really touched by this movie. This movie's not emotional as Inside Out or Up, but it's emotional in the way that it will make you feel things, but it will not make you like totally cry. If that makes sense, it's supposed to kind of make you feel sympathy and to make you feel for these characters in a very good way, a natural, organic way, and this movie does that perfectly. Now, in general, this movie is well structured, but the one little thing that this movie really doesn't do well is the pacing, especially to where in the middle of the movie it kind of slows down a little bit, and it's not that it's dull. The movie is just really good throughout. It especially, there's not a dull moment, but it kind of slows down a little bit towards the middle. During the adventure, it's where I personally, kind of didn't like that. But it worked well. It worked for the movie. That was pretty much the only crap I had in this movie. The movie was just fantastic overall. Really, I thought Zootopia was going to be a match in animation this year. Maybe Moana couldn't see that at the end of the year, which that looks really quite good. But I think Kubo really managed to outshine that. It managed to outshine Dory, to outshine everything else. The only other movie I think that is better than this one this year was Captain America: Civil War, but that was a very high bar. So seriously, with Kubo and the Two Strings, I would have to give it 5 out of 5 magical guitars, because by God, this movie was fantastic and it deserves all the praise it can get. Please go see it in theaters. Please go watch this movie because it's fantastic, it's beautiful, and while I don't think it's a perfect movie, I do believe this is one of those movies that will kind of have an impact and that will live on longer. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll have morning research back up this week, and our Undertale Part 2 will be up next weekend. So tune up for that. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel to see watch all these videos. And if you want to watch more, click right here.